Hi, I'm Dr. Levi Pulver. I'm a chiropractor trained in the Webster technique for pregnancy.
My name is Dr. Jessica Meengs, and I'm a physical therapist. I am also 32 weeks pregnant with my third baby.
We're going to go through 10 exercises, stretches, recommendations that every pregnant woman should try to aim for throughout their pregnancy. The first is just simply walking. Walking every day gets the hips in motion. It's good for the body, good for the brain, good for the baby. So we here in Michigan have several months out of the year where walking's not great with the weather. If you can, bundle up and get outside. If not, definitely invest in a treadmill or a simple gym membership, something that can get you out and moving on a day-to-day basis, so that's not a restriction, so the weather is not a restriction. After walking, number 2 would get right into squats. Now, I had the honor of meeting Ina Mae Gaskin a couple times hearing her speak. She's a pretty prominent figure in the world of midwifery, and her recommendation was always 300 squats a day to the pregnant patient. And that's a lot, even when you're not pregnant, but just try to make it a goal to start. If you've never done squats, start with 50 a day. If you do squats regularly, start with 100. And there's several different ways I like to do this, but just show us a basic general squat with your heels flat and your back straight. And she's a former college athlete, so she makes this look easy. So if that is difficult for you, there are 2 modifications I really like. One, this is a foam roller cut in half. Now you can use a block of wood, some yoga blocks, tennis balls if you want to get fancy, but just gently get out there with keeping your heels lifted. The weight is still in your heels, and you're able to get down nice and deep and keep your back straight. The other way that I like the most is with the yoga ball right here against the wall. And you're simply gonna keep those feet flat, weight in the heels, keep that back straight, and just go up and down gently. You don't need any weight. The body weight is fine. If you start these early in your pregnancy, and you can build up as your body grows a little bit with the baby. And then next, number 3, we're going to use that ball again. And we're just going to sit out. Now, this is a smaller ball. You might want a bigger ball to just be a little more comfortable. But just sitting on the ball, working the core, stretching the hips at the same time. She's going side to side. You can do circles, clockwise and counterclockwise. And then you can even get into some figure eights. It's just a really great motion and activity for that lower back and pelvis and hip flexors and everything down there.
Yeah, feels good.
All right. For our 4th exercise, we're going to sit cross-legged on the floor. If this is too much, too uncomfortable to sit like this, use a bolster, foam roller cut in half, a towel rolled up, and just sit that right under your tailbone. It brings the tailbone up a little higher and can be a little more comfortable. But generally, you're just going to sit here nice and relaxed, 30 seconds to a minute. You can rock back and forth a little bit like you did on the ball. And after a little bit, switch that cross in your legs and just make sure you work all the muscles evenly. From there, exercise 5, we're going to move into butterflies. And very simply continue that motion of going side to side and working those inner thighs and upper pelvic muscles. And then moving on to exercise 6, we'll get right into some hip flexor or psoas stretches. So this is how Jess likes to start hers, and you're just leaning forward and with your hips while arching back with your upper body, and that's going to get right into that hip flexor muscle. You can do these in the lunge position. You can do them standing, like I'm doing. Just imagine I got a baby in there. You can lean back. You can lean to the side of the forward leg.
I always like to remind people too to tuck the pelvis under so that the stretch goes through the hip flexor and not through the low back.
Now for exercise 7, we're going to get our ball out again. We're just going to go down to all fours and just lean over the ball. Let your baby hang down. Take a lot of pressure off that middle back. And she's just doing kind of a modified plank and moving side to side. You can go forward and back a little bit. And then from here, exercise 8, we're going to go into cat-cow. Good. So just simply up and down with the back. We're extending the lumbars and we're flexing and just doing some deep breathing along the way. So for exercise 9, we're going into a forward lean inversion. So we're going to use the couch, side of the bed, kids' stuffed toys, whatever can get your body up a little bit. And this is something you want to either work up to and do every day or don't do it. Don't just do this every once in a while. This is something that is a little bit more advanced. It needs to be done regularly, but that's going to take a lot of weight off the pelvis and really open things up and let that baby move. And finally, last but not least, number 10, as you get into that later third trimester, when you're laying down, when you're taking a nap, when you're sleeping at night, you want to be on your left side. That's better for baby positioning, it's better for mom's heart, it's better for blood flow. So use a body pillow, pillow between your knees, pillow on your back, extra pillow up top, whatever you need to do to get comfortable, and definitely get in the habit of sleeping on that left side. But thanks. If you have any questions, feel free to email us. I'll be happy to help you.
Thanks.